Good morning, students. Myself, Badi Alekhya, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, RMD Engineering College. Today, we are going to discuss how to provide security for a simple Spring Boot application. Again, in the previous class, we have discussed that what are the prerequisites you needed to deploy a web application by using Spring Boot. Same thing, you have an idea how to work with an intelligent IDE environment. And after that, here we are aware of Spring Initializer to add the dependencies which are needed to provide the security for Spring Boot application. So in this way, we have configured the initializer. We have to select Maven and we are added the dependency Spring Web Sync Security. So let us look at the demonstration of the web application, how we are going to provide the security for the web application. And then again, simple sample code for building web application. We are aware of that by using REST controller and get mapping. These two packages are very important. Before the class, you have to use REST controller. Inside the class, you have to use get mapping or request mapping for executing your method. And this is the sample code for customizing your username and password when you are providing a security for your web application. Under resources, under application.properties, you can set your username and password. I will demonstrate this concept in practical way. Let us enter into that session. Just minimize it. I'm going to minimize, closed it. Especially I am going to open that IntelliJ IDE environment. My type and I open. Sorry. It's open. Before it's get open, we move to the internet. And there we type start.spring.io. That is nothing but Spring Initializer. Here we have selected the project as Maven project. So therefore the Spring Boot configurations and all same. I am given my project name as Spring Boot Security App. Now I am adding dependencies. Two dependencies I am going to add. One is Spring Security. Another dependency. For web I am going to apply that. For web application I am providing security. That's why I am selected two dependencies. One is Spring Web and another one is Spring Security. Now I am generating the code. I am extracting here. Now I move to my IntelliJ IDEA environment. Under that, I am going to open my project. Sorry. Open. I show from initial where my project is in download. It is there. See users under admin. Under downloads, my project extracted project app is just a minute. Spring Boot Security app. I just click OK. Trust project. This window. Now my Spring Boot Security app is open. Again I move to the source. Under that main. under Java, Spring Boot security application created. Every time you have to check that XML5 is there in your project or not. It will provide the Maven dependencies to your project to communicate with the web browser environment. After that, I click on Spring Boot application. It's a main function. Here carefully I am creating a new package. Instead of class, I named it as controller. Inside that package, I am creating a new class file. Just give security. Here security Java file created. Same thing, import org dot spring framework dot web dot by annotation test controller. Again say import org dot spring framework. Just you place here, if you click, it will provide the dependencies for you. Web dot bind dot annotation dot get mapping. I have to use semicolon here, showing error. Initially it's disabled. Now I am going to wake up the packages by using test controller. Inside the class security, I am going to call get mapping. It's a method. What is the thing? I show it in PPT. Same code. Get mapping. Public. Here in the PPT index method we are calling public string index. Public string index. Inside that method, I am going to type my return statement. Welcome to Spring Boot. Security. It's displaying error. What's there? Okay, nothing. So now I am going to run the application. It's generating some password. I'm going to show you in the browser. Just a minute. Localhost 8080. Login page is here. I type default is username. What password is displayed? Just copy. Sign in. See, it's a default password generated by the system. Welcome to Spring Boot Security. By using login ID and password, it is going to give the access to the web application. No, I don't like this password. I have to create my customized username password means here in resources. Just a minute. Let me stop this application. In applications.properties, I can set my username and password. Spring dot user dot spring dot security dot user dot name. I'm giving my username as Alekhya. Spring dot security dot user dot password. I'm giving Aiml 2024. Again I close this thing. Again I run my main function. It's running. Now I refresh my page. Again it's asking username and password. Now I give my customized username and password. See, we can create our customized username and password also. Under applications.properties, you are going to initialize your customized username and password. So that's all students for the today's session. This is a simple way we are going to provide the security for a simple web applications. Thanking you all. We will meet with some other new concept in the next session.